Oh God, here it comes. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot. Mr. Marsh, we apologize, and if it's okay with you, we would like to present you your long overdue trophy.
Mag.
Snake.
There's a small number of people in our community that are just hateful, angry, resentful, straight up assholes. I like to refer to them as an army of hate nerds in our community.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information. Real fucking high on drugs.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Saturday night, another Modern Comic Mayhem, another excellent session. I'm over here telling fucking James that I'm real fucking high on drugs. I'm like the stone to the dome tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I got something I got to talk about real quick. Did you? This is so funny, bro. All right, so I get woken up today. I haven't talked to him yet, but I get Dennis making a call to me this morning. He's like, "Hey, bro, did you see this article on Bleeding Cool?" And I'm like, "No, dude." He's like, "Okay, check it out and give me a call back." And I haven't called him back, but look at this: how Dennis Barger's podcast affected the Diamond Comics bankruptcy. Did Dennis Barger and Jesse James' podcast with Bruce Ogilvy's guest affect the Diamond Comics bankruptcy situation directly? Motherfucker, why you leaving me out, man? Why you leaving me out, Rich? What the fuck? No, I'm just joking. He says here, when Diamond bankruptcy auction at Raymond James offices was finalized, the winner was announced as an Alliance Entertainment A&T. Bruce Ogilvy, the chairman, was then invited onto a podcast with comic book retailers Dennis Barger and Jesse James after apparently watching my performance on Beyond Wednesday's podcast. That's Rich talking about how he was on the week before. So... but at least he put me in the YouTube screen cap. Isn't that funny that they have to put a screen cap up because I had to take the thing down? Yeah, Keith playing cover tunes says no respect. No respect. Holy shit, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I read that article like an hour ago and was laughing.
It's funny, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Way to go, Dennis. Jesus.
Yeah, we're just gonna blame Dennis now.
Dennis taking down Diamond again.
Yeah. Dennis is like, I'm coming over from Japan and I find out the reason Diamond has gone crazy. Exactly, God. Alex. Me and Rodney Dangerfield, man. Okay, hey. Holy shit. But that is the world we live in right now, and I can thank Dennis for that too. Also, we were talking backstage about how Mark Spears' Kickstarter is at $200,000.
Yep.
Were we on air when this happened, or was it backstage last week? When we were talking about the
backstage. Kickstarter. I've got the numbers written down on the wall.
We were backstage. We were backstage with Mark, and Mark goes, "All right, what do you guys think the Kickstarter will end at. And you have all the numbers that we chose. All right, read off what we said.
You said, well, we'll start with Mark. Mark said he thinks it'll break 100,000, which he's not wrong. It broke 100,000. Ye said 138. You said 150. I said 250. And then I justified it because Mark did the math and he's like, well, if everything I have up there sells, it'll be, well, what he originally planned on putting up there. He said it would be like 160 something thousand. And I told him, I said, that's all great, but you're going to realize, like, you're going to end up putting more stuff up and it's going to do so well that you're going to want to add more things and stuff like that, which he has. It's been pretty good. I think he's got plans for some more stuff even. I know he's got plans for more add-ons, which is pretty cool for people. But yeah, I'm still holding tight. I think 250 is the minimum. So, but that's crazy. Couldn't like I was saying, couldn't happen to a better person. I'm so happy for him. His success, I think, is the community's success. So
yeah,
pretty stoked on it.
27 days left to go, dude. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Right? That's nuts.
Yep.
But Alex is saying, did everyone pick up the Monsters Free Comic Book Day? Did you guys see it? Look how good this is. This is the interior. Look how creepy that clown is.
Yeah. I ordered some. I don't know what happened to them because I never got them in.
There is a cover with this guy on it. That's going to be a big book. It's going to be a hot book. There's a ton of these put out, though. So yeah, I don't think the A cover is really going to hold a ton of value, but it's still cool. That's for sure.
Definitely cool.
There's more of the interiors. Look at that guy. That guy's creepy as shit, dude.
That's Mr. Fun E-Bones.
Yeah. So he wrote a new story for this too, which was pretty dope. There's a bunch of interesting free comic book day books out this week. Did you see them all?
I saw quite a few of them. Yeah, Planet Death isn't technically a free comic book day book, but I'm counting it as one. That was pretty dope. The I Hate Fairyland one was pretty good. The surprisingly, I don't know, surprisingly or not surprisingly, the Big Rig.
The Post Malone's
Big Rig. That one was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. I think that he wants to be part of something to do with comics is dope. I'm all for any of those guys wanting to get into comics.
Yeah.
A lot of kids books, which is good. I heard this one was really good, this Energon Universe special. So I got to read that. And then
the Superman. I got the Superman one in too, but I didn't check it out yet.
Godzilla. There's the that All In. I read the All In. That was interesting. Basically, trying to tie up the universes, the absolute universes and shit.
Yeah.
This right here is really cool to me.
Yeah. I think I might have gotten some of that one in too.
That's really cool. I found a book the other day in a lot I bought that is a giveaway book that they did for Transformers back in the day with shtick razors, and instead of a ballpoint pen, it's a razor, and the comic's all about a Transformer razor. It's awesome. Right? It's a free giveaway. That's Like that's
I've
cool
always been
shit.
a sucker. I've always been a sucker for those comics that were like promotional books or education books.
Yeah.
I'm a huge sucker for those.
2000 AD is back. So is Heavy Metal,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool. Black Mirror.
It is cool, but did you see? I think someone even posted about it in the comments that Heavy Metal 1 is going to hit comic shops before the Kickstarter for Heavy Metal.
A lot of people are pissed about that.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy.
This is kind of cool. Diablo. Is this from the actual game? That's Diablo, right? This is the actual game. That's cool. This is the Blizzard shit.
And that's written by Colin Bunn.
And is that a Sienkiewicz cover? Who did the cover?
It kind of looks like Sienkiewicz's signature.
Yeah,
it's hard to tell though.
Yeah. Post Malone's. Oh, here's the Diablo. Let's see here. Diablo. Nick Marinkovic. Nick Marinkovic. Wow, that is a great cover. Nick Marinkovic.
That was a good one.
Fucking A. Dawn of Hatred. I might have to check that out. Colin Bunn doing Diablo stuff. All right, here's where did I already pass the Post Malone shit?
No, it's right there.
All right,
it's next to Diablo.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Hopefully, it's good.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Interesting. It's not what I was I expected Post Malone to be in it. He's not.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, it's kind of weird that they say Post Malone's Big Rig and he's not even writing it.
He co-wrote it, I think.
The Mega Man stuff's cool because they got the new Mega Man coming out. Right? That's on F.O.C. tonight. Resurrection Man. I heard this is really good. The new Round V. No, wait, that's not Resurrection Man. That's Valiant Zombies Resurrection. What the fuck?
I forget Valiant's still a thing.
Yeah. Phineas and Ferb. Hero Baron Kid. This book, when it first came out, was supposed to be this huge book. It got optioned and all this craziness, and it never did anything. I haven't thought about this book in forever. Hero Baron Kid. Return. So, anyways, the All-In book was pretty good. That's the only one I read, and then I'll read the Monsters books as soon as I get it. That's pretty dope. Yeah, a lot of people are pissed about that heavy metal thing. I'm hearing a lot of people that are starting to wonder where the pre-code horror stuff is that we talked about. So I need to reach out to him and see what's going on with that. I haven't looked at any of the updates on it though. I saw
I have, and I will say that's the one nice thing is like there's been like 40 something updates.
Okay.
They've been really regular about it. But there was a updated estimated ship time, and I think it was June, if I remember correctly. But they did, everybody that backed it, they're sending out it's like an 80-page giant of, I can't remember what book, but that's supposed to be going out here, I think in the next few weeks, to every backer is kind of like a, hey, we're sorry for the delay. Here's the thing. So
yeah,
so that's kind of cool. I mean, as long as they follow through with it, I think they've got two like really big ambitions for what they're planning on doing in the future. So I don't think they're going to burn it. Obviously they're just going through growing pains of like, they're wanting to be so particular with everything, with the paper and everything else that I think they're just running into stuff they weren't anticipating, which sucks. But I mean, when you try and do something different, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I was looking at stuff the other day, and I came across, hold on, look at this. Let me find it. Alex Pardee is doing an Exquisite Corpses variant.
And it's amazing.
Yeah. Damn, that's creepy looking. beast right there.
Yeah. I wish I would have thought of it.
Yeah. Look at those. Oh, he's always got such great colors on his stuff too, man.
Mhm. Yeah.
May 16th. Slab. Where's this from? Revenge Comics and Pinball?
Yeah.
Is it their variant? Or is this
Yeah.
just...
I think it's it's Revenge.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Such a good grab. Like, I don't know. I talked to him about doing exclusives San Diego 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, dude, he goes, the problem is I need 3 months of lead time. He's like, I'm so busy with everything. So I never followed up with it, but I always put it in the back of my brain that, like, okay, if there is a project that I ever see that there's enough lead time, because he's like, dude, I want to do more comic covers. I just don't have, he goes, I can't pop something out in a month because I'm so scheduled and so busy.
Yeah.
So I've always had it in my head that, like, at some point there's going to be a project that comes along that there's plenty of lead time, and, you know, he'd be killer to reach out to for anything. I mean, imagine him on any comic right now. His spin on stuff would just be so nuts. So
I'd love to see him on. There's a lot of stuff I would love to see him on.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I bet you he could do some pretty crazy horror stuff too.
Oh yes. Like what was the what's that horror one that's out right now that Frizen's been doing those killer covers on?
Oh yeah, Hello Darkness.
Yeah, him on a Hello Darkness cover would have been insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Him on Department of Truth could be pretty dope. I think he'd do some crazy shit with that, or something. Well, maybe not Something Is Killing Children, but DOT. I think he could pull something pretty cool together.
I mean, look at that, dude. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, it's his new art book.
2025, a group of urban explorers were trespassing in an abandoned mansion deep in the Hollywood Hills. Although much of the property had been ransacked, they unearthed a tome that would change their lives. It appeared to just be a book featuring crude paintings of iconic monsters and maniacs. But over the following week, as these explorers shared the book with one another, each one of them died horrifically, one by one. Maybe it was just a coincidence. There was no evidence as to who or what originally created this book, but artist Alex Pardee is now bravely taking credit for it. And with the help of a printing press fueled by blood, he is sharing it with you.
Lawnmower Man's in your head now.
I can go slow ahead. Come on down and chump some of this shit.
Great, dude. I didn't see this.
Come play with us, Daddy. Don't.
That's so creepy, dude. That scene creeped the shit out. I was so scared of that when I was a kid.
Hey, Megan. You should probably run.
Homelander.
I guess everyone's entitled to one good scare.
Oh, that's dope.
Just walk away. I need that baby! Oh no, Mr. Toilet Man!
Basket case. Oh my god, dude.
Dracula. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. Is snakes out there this big?
Fuck Martha Stewart! They're here.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
Yeah, he could do a.
Doppelgangers.
That's a dope cover
your
too.
name written into history, you have to pay the price.
That was fucking good, dude. That was really good. So there you go, you guys.
When he was doing the mystery box shirt thing, or the shirt subscription box, that's where I've got all my shirts from. every single month it would come with like a paper that was like just this crazy exposition type piece, and it was like the best part. Fuck the shirts, like just the letters that came with them were amazing. I still have the death certificate of that they sent out with the last box. Before he took a break from him, he sent a death certificate for the alien character that was in charge of making all the shirts.
Oh, that's dope.
It's hilarious, but I held on to it because I'm like, that would be kind of fun to get signed by him.
Look at that. That's crazy.
I've been wanting to send him. I've got 2 Garbage Pail blanks that Mel V actually sent me, and I've been holding on to them because I'm like, one of these days I'll get one out to Alex, have him do a Garbage Pail.
I've got so many people I want to do Garbage Pail Kid variant or sketches for me on those. So many. Speaking of Garbage Pail Kids, Chet, what is with Chet in the chat? Chet in the chat. Is Chet just copying and pasting song lyrics? Have you been catching these? I don't even know what these are. Is this like a bot somewhere? Chet, are you a bot somewhere that's just
That's pretty interesting. Oh, Brad Seldom, by the way, dropped 10 gifted before the show started.
I know. Thank you, Brad. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah. So he says, I am from Texas.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
He has Tourette's. He's Chet from Texas.
I am Chet.
Yeah.
I have Tourette's.
Yeah. Oh man, dude. Thunderbolts. You haven't seen it yet, have you?
I have not, but spoil away.
I won't spoil it because I'll wait till I have some people to talk to about it. But I will say this. It has its like Suicide Squad moments where you're kind of like, oh, what the fuck? You know, but they kind of play out, you know what I mean? They play out okay. I like what they're doing with the Sentry. I think the Sentry is a great character, but we'll see. You know, 95% though right now, but it hasn't made much money. 88% by the fucking review people, the Hit Squad.
Yeah, it's
been pretty good, but it hasn't made a ton of money. How much money has it made? Does it say how much money it's made? Bolts. Let's see here. Open weekend. Let's see how much money they say it's going to be making less than box office. Marvel's Thunderbolts rolls in with 31.5 million opening day. They're saying it's going to make less than Captain America. Which I don't know if I'm surprised by that or not. You know what I mean? Like I expect a Captain America movie to do better. Marvel's Thunderbolts will easily top the weekend box office after cracking 31.5 million across Friday and preview screenings from 4,330 theaters. That puts the ensemble action piece, which follows a ragtag team of Marvel superpower personalities, on pace to get an opening of 70 million and 75 million. Captain America, I think, was 90 million, right? So
yeah, something around there.
Yeah.
I think it's important to remember too, though, with where we're at with Marvel movies now compared to 10 years ago, is we all know we can watch Thunderbolts on Disney Plus in 2 months.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like, how much of this is the fault of the movie and how much of this is like, does Disney really look at this as like a loss? As long as it breaks even in the theaters, they'll make their money on Disney Plus. So it's just more reasons for people to keep their subscriptions. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just something interesting to think of. Like, will we ever see Endgame numbers again on a movie? Probably not a Marvel movie.
You don't think Doomsday could do Endgame numbers?
I think it might be the closest we get.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but I mean, I just don't know that we'll ever see that again because the viewership comes on the Disney Plus side.
Yep. Really? You're saying for the movies?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's plenty of us that are patient enough. It's not must-see movies. You know what I mean? It's plenty fine to wait a couple months to watch them on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I feel like for most people, I'm going to go see it in theater. I like the theater experience, but I think maybe a lot of people are just kind of over it and they're willing to wait, and they're already paying for the subscription service anyway. So what is it to wait 2 months?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm willing just to fucking go find a link on my on the internet and watch it. You know what I mean? I don't even care about going to the movies much anymore. There's very few movies that I want to go see anymore, like in the theater, if that makes sense. I know there's a lot of people that still like that. They still like being able to, you know, go to the theater and have a good night, but that shit's way too expensive. I'd rather just watch it in my recliner at home.
Yeah,
you know?
my microwave makes just fine popcorn.
Fucking A, brother. I'm with you on that.
Can you hear
100%.
this storm?
No, is it storming?
It is fucking crazy right now.
Dude, I was watching the Kentucky Derby today, and the Kentucky Derby was all raining, and then the game in Baltimore was rained out. So there must be just a big storm over a whole East Coast, man.
Yeah.
All right, let me bring this shit up. Let's get into some F.O.C. for this week. I'll rock through the F.O.C. pretty quickly. There's not a lot of crazy shit, but there's a couple books I want to talk about. Check this book out. The Pale Knight. This is a new book from Mad Cave. This is a Giuseppe Comicoli variant for it. Love the Pieta, which is the famous Michelangelo sketch, not sketch, fucking, what do they call that? Stone.
Sculpture.
Sculpture. Thank you, brother. The Pieta. I think he did like 9 of these. I don't know if there's still 9 of them left, but anyways, it's badass, right?
Yeah.
So check out what this is about. England, 1349, Sir Hugh de Grey, the Pale Knight, returns from war to find a land ravaged by Black Death and his son dying of the plague. When he prays to God to save his son's life, it's not God who answers, but Death himself. And Death is willing to cut a deal. That sounds bad as fuck, bro. I'm totally into those.
It does sound really good.
Medieval, it's like old school stuff.
That's kind of Mad Cave's jam.
It is.
It's the medieval stuff.
It is, bro. That's a dope cover. Here's the regular cover. Let me show you the regular cover. It's okay. I don't think it's
still good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that same artist that did the Kickstarter. We were Free Comic Day.
Yep. Nick Marinkovich.
Yeah.
Second time he's shown up in the show, man. We got to check this guy. We got to do some more searching on this guy.
Yeah.
So F.O.C. this week for this one, you guys. And then Mega Man X Timelines comes out. I think, when was the last Mega Man book that came out? Was it recent?
I think so. Let me look real fast.
That's a dope cover right here. That should have been a 1 in 25.
Hold on.
Is there any variants for it? There is a 1 in 5. That should have been the 1 in 5. It's the C variant. Here's the A cover.
That's cool.
Yeah. This is actually looks pretty dope. From Udon. Yeah. It's the B cover. The C cover's a winner.
I think that and a foil would be amazing too as a ratio.
The 1 in 5 is not that good.
No,
it should have been the other one.
Not good.
Again, I just don't understand. It's an easy decision to make.
So last Mega Man was Mega Man Fully Charged from Boom Studios 2020.
Yeah, that's what I remember. It's been a while, bro. That Fully Charged. has some pretty dope variants. It has a 1 in 25 foil silver, I think, from that fully charged stuff. Did you see this Marvel Knights? What is this? Marvel Knights World to Come #1, the 1 in 50 Sway variant.
Yeah, Sway's so good.
There's 2 Storm variants this week on F.O.C. This one is amazing. The other one by DeCall, I don't know if I like it or not. It's hard. I can't figure it out. I don't think I do. I really don't think I do. This one's amazing, and I'm a huge Storm fan. Storm's probably my favorite X-Men, to be honest.
Well, there's been some really killer Storm covers the last few months.
Yeah. Here's the other one. Here's the 1 in 100 Alex Maleev. Pass. 1 in 25 Simone DeMeo. That's okay. Alex Maleev, though, is a big pass. There's a Dan Panosian variant. So that'll be interesting.
That'll be good, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lady Death Killers #1. Just had to show this cover. That is Enzo Fernandez. Guessing this is a Kickstarter, I imagine. Or is this actually in Diamond? Or Lunar, wherever. I think it's a Kickstarter. That's a dope cover.
That's good.
Yeah. All right. This Imperial series, I haven't read this yet. Or, I mean, obviously I haven't read it yet, but this was kind of looks interesting because no one cares about it. I haven't heard anybody talking about this. Nobody cares about this book other than this cover right here, which is dope.
It is a good
dope cover. Yeah. Nobody cares about this book. There's a 1 in 100 Miguel Mercado, and Miguel Mercado is on next level vibe right now. Everything he's putting out is fantastic. It's a 1 in 100 Deathbird. There's a 1 in 25 Capuccio. Can you imagine if they do like an Annihilation wave in the MCU?
Oof.
There is a Scotty Young cover for this.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I miss normal Scotty art though.
Yeah.
Not his chibi shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool and it's got its place for sure, but like he's such a good artist when he does his normal stuff too, and I think people forget that.
How fucking good is Suspiria, bro? She's so good. Look at this. I got to show you this. Look at this sketch that she did. Do you see this sketch or this commission?
Wow.
Suspiria is on that level too of amazing badassness.
Yeah.
And I think there could be something coming down the line that's going to be really badass with Suspiria. So maybe around San Diego.
Maybe.
Maybe. That's beautiful. Where was I? Yeah, this is on F.O.C. this week from Red Sea. I summoned a demon and she's kind of my type. Spring Special 2025. I have to check that out. Shout out to John here at Heroes Reborn Comics. What's up, John? He said, what up? What is up, Bryan and James? Awesome interview with Mark the other night. Thanks for having me on. Oh, yeah, brother. Appreciate you. I didn't see the other covers on this. There's a lot of adult covers. That Suspiria cover is going to be a hit. It's a winner.
Especially from like a small publisher like that. You know, it's going to be severely underordered.
Yeah. Yeah. There's also this Immortal Thor number 24, which is pretty dope. That is Fabrizio De Tommaso. Brian's Comic Garage says, did you see her Jabberjaw Kickstarter variant? I grabbed it. No, let's go take a look. Jabberjaw Kickstarter. I might have got it. A one-shot by Garrett Gunn. I didn't know this. Ooh. Ooh. Is it over? Is this over? What up, Alex? Thank you, brother. Shout out to Alex and Brad dropping the memberships tonight. You guys rock. All right, here we go. This is Jabberjaw. I think we talked about this, didn't we?
I feel like we did. If it's over, let me know. I can reach out to Garrett for you.
Look at that cover. Holy moly. Look at that. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
great.
I definitely need to get one of those, bro.
Yeah, remind me and I'll reach out to Garrett.
That is badass.
He's got any of his personals set aside, snag from him.
Yeah, she's next level. She is next level. That is why we love her over here. I love seeing these. The new artists are exciting. It's exciting. I think that's why we key in onto the art so much. Is I think the new artists are a little more exciting. The creators, obviously, or the writers. But man, there's been some really great stuff going on in comics lately that make me excited. Shit like this. Shit like Kickstarters being fun.
Yeah.
And Garrett Gunn is one of those great writers in comics, those great creators.
And he's another one of those just super nice dudes in the industry.
Yeah.
So I like seeing those dudes get the love.
I agree, bro. All right, where were we at? Thor. There is a Momoko design variant. They did a... Is this... Onslaught? Bring on the bad guys? Why is Onslaught chilling with Thor? That's weird.
Yeah.
Pass. But that De Tommaso is really, really good. Pass on the rest.
I hate those design variants. I'm so over them.
You're over them? Yeah. I hear that. I love every Harley cover is I think basically I shouldn't say that. 90% of the Harley covers are good this week. Are great. I should say great. Great. All right, here we go. This one, I don't know if I like this. And this is a Cedric. This is Pool Yacht. Her face is annoying to me. That's annoying. It looks annoying. You know what I mean? Like that.
I think it's a polarizing cover. I personally like it, but
she's pretty.
I think I just like it
because
it's different.
Too. I love Cedric Pouliot. I don't like 616, but I like Cedric Pouliot. Got a bunch of them. That one's not as bad. I like the red background. But the Nakayama is really fucking good. This Nubovich is interesting. But this book right here is a winner.
Yeah.
Guillermo March. That's a winner. There's the 1 in 25 Christian Ward. Pass.
Yeah.
and I'm a big Christian Ward fan. That Nakayama's good.
I always pick up his Harleys because he's a good one to get signatures from at cons.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know. He's not super expensive. His lines aren't super crazy, but he always does really, really good art. So I always end up snagging his Harleys. I got stacks of them.
Yeah. Here's our boy Mark with the middle finger blazing Hal Jordan. Pretty interesting. I like it a lot. And Green Lantern is really good. But check out the A cover on this. The A cover on this is just as good.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe it's just because I'm such a big fan of the Spectre. I even liked when Hal was the Spectre. I'll have to check this out. But Mark's just...
Is that Malieve? Who did the A cover?
That was Zermanico? That's badass, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta check that guy out. Let's go check that guy out. He's the one doing the interior art. Let's go check this dude out. Let's go check this dude out. Somebody's gonna clip that.
Yep, somebody's clipping it.
Yeah. Let's see here. It's pretty good. That's really good. That's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Here you go, you guys. Have we talked about this guy before?
No, there's no way. I remember that Poison Ivy, though. I've seen that one before.
Did he do... Look at that. That's beautiful. Does a bunch of watercolor stuff. He's badass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that page. All right, where were we? That's Green Lantern. All right. Fucking Puppeteer Lee. Holy shit. Puppeteer Lee has been doing these Marvel covers that are just awesome. I mean, Puppeteer Lee has been doing... I want to figure out where the puppeteer comes from. I know that comes up every time he says it, but that's what he goes by, Puppeteer Lee. And his art is next level also.
Yeah, his Spawn shit has been amazing.
X-Men 17, Puppeteer Lee Magic. There is a 1 in 50 Virgin variant of it, but I think that the regular covers just... I mean, I'd rather just pay for that. That looks good with the X-Men in the background. There is a 1 in 25 Ryan Brown. That's kind of cool. Not too shabby. All right, here we go, you guys. Let's just get it started.
I got actually. I hope this makes your come drum because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the news. Into the
But let's get down to business.
We knew it was going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys aren't holding on to those books, because not only are they doing a second printing of Wolverine number 8, if you love your first printing, they're doing a second printing with a white background, and the 1 in 25 for the second printing is a virgin background. Way to go, Marvel. Slow clap. Holy shit, man. Great job. I would. Did you pick up any of these, James?
No. I regretted not picking them up the first go around, and now I'm happy that I didn't pick any up. So, because I was like, I would love to get some signed yet again. It would have been great, like that with like a gold or silver signature would have looked really dope. And
dude, can you imagine? Can you imagine how much the original art for this is going to sell for?
It did sell.
It did sell. What did it sell for?
A lot, I think. I'm trying to remember. 70.
Gosh,
I don't want to misquote it. It was a lot though. It sold like right away.
Oh my god,
7,500 maybe, something like that. I can't remember exactly.
Dude, that feels crazy low. If that nicked or go to apps, it was 90K. Says Derek.
Yeah,
90K.
90. Okay.
Is that right?
That might be right. That might be right. I think I was thinking of something else that was 7.5.
Look how good that looks, man. That looks so good.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a better cover this whole year than this right now. There's very few covers where I've just been like, holy shit, is that good? Like right off the bat.
Yeah.
And this one it's like next level to me. I don't know why I like this one so much, but I do. Reminds me of like the old Japanese movies, right? With what was that? The Yojimbo. What is that guy's Yojaro?
Yeah.
No. Kurosawa films, old school Kurosawa films and shit. And that one actor. There was so many good movies, and this reminds me like of it. And I love all the arrows in them. I don't know, man. That's just badass. But Marvel just ruined a big chunk of value on the secondary market. They don't care. Why would they?
No.
Yeah. They could give. Should they care? Here's a question: should Marvel care about hurting the secondary market in a situation like this? That's the question. Should Marvel even give two shits about putting out a second print and a second print 1 in 25 that tanks the market of a regular cover, of an open order cover, of just a comic cover?
I think that they should care. I strongly believe they should care because I think, without going into a long synopsis or tirade about it, it's the same issue that Diamond has had and that most distributors have. It's the same issue publishers have, that when you don't look at the product you're selling as a collectible, you just look at it as a periodical. I think you negate the fact that a lot of your customers are collectors. They're buying comics as collectibles, not just periodicals. And this is like a slap in the face to those customers. And those are the customers that buy 10 copies of a book, not one copy of a book. So as a publisher, it's kind of negligent to do that.
Oh man, that's a great question. I think that they should care a little. I don't think that it should be a big part of their cares, but I think they should care enough to pick better 1 in 25 and 1 in 50s. There's certain books that should just be 1 in 25s and 1 in 50s.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think that they shouldn't be doing these crazy reprints and stuff. But other than that, I don't think that they should care about, secondary market sales as a publisher. This just is like poor taste, man. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I mean, the other way to look at it too is it just means that they sold more books, and that's good for Marvel. But at the same time too, I mean, doesn't that give people a pause next time they do an amazing cover like that?
Exactly. Yep.
Doesn't that make you go, well, maybe I won't pick up 3 to, read one and stash a couple? Like, I think in the long run, it could potentially hurt sales. And I mean, this certainly isn't the first time they've done this.
$95 for the 1 in 25 Virgin. $99. It's already pre-selling for $100. That book's gonna just totally tank.
Yeah,
that's sad. But look how good that just looks. So good. That is such a good cover. What are they selling for right now? They were the number. It was the number 2 book on the Hot 10 last night. Was it the number 2 book? Number 3 book? $60. Man, is it? People are buying sets of 3 for $6.99.
Yeah, because retailers are offloading them for the ratio.
Yep. $99. Yeah, you're 100% right, James. That ratio is going to be solid, a solid 9.8 for that Virgin ratio. There's going to be a ton of them made, though. I wonder how many orders there's going to be for that second printing, you know?
Yeah.
But it is beautiful. Let's take another look at it. There's only one retailer exclusive for this. So who is that retailer? Ashfari Comics. So they got a ton of the... Let's go to Ashfari Comics on eBay. I just got to look. Because they hit a home run if they did. And they got a ton of them. Let's go to sold. They do eBay live sales, I believe. I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, that's very interesting. Only one retailer exclusive that I can see. That Opena is not too bad either. Yeah, it's okay. All right. All right. There's also, you guys remember, go check out our boy Billy's F.O.C. page. He's got all the goodies over there, cheap, and you can pick up good shit from him. You can put bundles together and stuff like that. There's the Harley. I like the regular Elizabeth Torque cover too for this. Look at this.
Yeah, I saw that one. It was really good.
That is super cool.
I like unique concepts like
Yes.
that, you know?
Yeah. The Jenny Frizen Hello Darkness.
That Jay Lee one was pretty good too for the Hello
Yeah.
Darkness.
The Mercado. Look at the Mercado, bro.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dude.
So good.
That is
I'm
so
ordering
creepy.
some of that.
That is creepy. Oh my God. Miguel Mercado. Continuing. All right, hold on. Let me go here. Those Hello Darkness books are all just have great covers all across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10 is going to have that really good variant to it. There's all the Imperial books. There's an Imperial Momoko. It's Jeff books. People are going crazy for. I know everybody's going crazy for the Art Germ, right? Is that what it is? Yeah. And there's a.
Yeah.
Is there a signed Art Germ that's available or something like that?
I don't know.
I think there's signed Art Germs or 9.8s available for that. Let me look that up. Let's see here. Signed. Maybe not. 1 in 100 Art Germ Virgin variant. Oh yeah, $200 bucks. Art Germ collectibles. Yep. You get them for $200. A 9.8 signed 1 in 100.
That seems like not too bad of a deal, honestly.
Right? That's not
Yeah.
too bad of a deal at all.
No.
That book will sell, especially with Marvel Rivals getting bigger. Hint, hint, Marvel. Yeah. Hint, hint. Fucking Tom Brevoort putting out that comment that he's saying Marvel Rivals isn't having an impact on comics.
So I bought the It's Jeff that came out a couple years ago. You remember that one?
Yeah.
I bought a bunch of the one. I don't even remember who the artist was, but it looked like Scotty Young, and I just did passing glance. I'm like, I'm gonna grab 15 of that because Heroes last year had Scotty, so I'm like, I'll get him signed, whatever. Found out they weren't Scotty Young books, so I set them aside. I'd slowly been selling them off, and then as soon as Marvel Rivals hit, the book was selling for like $120. I went through my long boxes. I must have sold my last one like a month before.
Oh,
it broke my heart. I'm like, damn. I had seriously, I think like 15 of them.
Oh man.
I thought so little of them that I didn't even bag and board. They were just sitting non-bagged and boarded in a box, and I would pull one out, bag and board it, and sell it on an eBay Live for $3 or $4. And then it popped off, and I'm like, damn it. Of course.
We've all done that, bro. All
dude.
Done it. This is a badass Dave Johnson cover. I love the snake in this. Sick.
Yeah, it's good.
Dave Johnson's badass. There's the Sonic stuff. You got a Space Ghost Johnny Quest Mark Spears cover. There's a Space Ghost cover coming out by Mark that's going to be a hit, man. It's badass. It's really fucking good. You got the Ghost Spider stuff. Was there a good Ghost Spider variant? They did a... Let's see here. There is a Souza Micah cover too for the DC Pride cover, Harley and Ivy. I don't think it's the best Souza Micah though.
It's good.
It's good. It's not bad. It's just not it's not the best Souza Micah. Let's check out this. That's a cool cover. I just think that character is stupid. What a waste of a character. It was a cool character, and that writer just, that whole Alan Scott series was not my jam. It was rough. What was I looking for? Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider, yeah.
We got to replay that one more time. Shout out to my boy Alex. Where did that go? Hold on here. Thank you, brother. You deserve that. All right. And then the Mark Spears Demona book is coming out. This cover is fucking fire.
Yep.
That's a hit. Is there a foil of it? Of course there is, right? Yep, there it is. Is there a virgin foil of it? Of course there is. Virgin foil. That's going to be the book for this one.
Yeah.
Grab that virgin foil. Alex says, you know what's not a bad deal? Gromit's number 7 Beyond Wednesday variant. You are 100% right, my friend. And thank you for that $5 super chat. One more time for good measure. There's a couple good covers for this, actually. Let me see this Jay Lee one. This Jay Lee one's pretty dope. Not as good as Mark's, though. Mark's cover's a hit. The black variant's actually pretty dope, too, but it should have been a virgin. Or that black should have... Well, I'll have to see what it looks like in hand.
Yeah.
Background. Oh, here we go. It's the 1 in 15. Of course. Look at that. Right? It's going to be there.
I'm over here, man. It's good, though.
Yeah.
It was good.
All right.
There's a version of the Hello Darkness Jaylee. I didn't realize that.
Where? Did I miss it?
Right there.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Bro, there's a couple good. Have you seen the Hello Darkness? So these
That's
are
the
on
one in 25?
Yeah, this is 1 in 20.
1 in 20. Okay. I might have
That's
to get one of
creepy,
those.
bro. Look at that.
It's so good.
Alex Pardee would be perfect for this series, bro.
Yeah.
Look at this
That's what I
number.
was saying.
Look at this number 10 that's coming out.
Oh, wow.
Rebecca Puebla. That's fire. There's a couple of good. Look at this cover too. This is Christian Ward. This is Christian Ward right here on. That's a good Christian Ward cover right there. That's sick. And then the Frizen. Yi said that he had the chance to buy this art.
If she still has it available at Heroes, it will be coming home with me.
There you go. Look at this Mercado. It's a good Mercado. More Miguel Mercado. What is this? Emelita's Comics Smunchy Nightmare variant. That's interesting.
I feel like I'm out of the loop on that.
I know. Is this just like somebody did a variant for the book? Emelita's Comics. Robert Hack writes this series. I didn't know that. I did not know that Robert Hack was.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Oh, maybe it's it's a an anthology series, right?
Yeah.
I was about to say it's an anthology. So those are dope. Herculoids, Hyde Street. Talked about the Suspiria, Imperial. Here's all the Lady Death Killers stuff. Okay, the Jeff DeCall variant for Storm. You gotta see this. Where is it? What do you think?
It's good.
I don't like her face, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like her face.
It's a lot of black on the cover too.
Yeah. I don't mind that. I think that's great. I think everything
background.
I think everything but her face is just I don't know, maybe it's cuz her eyes are closed. I don't know what it is. I love everything else about it. Fucking 10.
Oh, JC Comic Stuff says it's reused art from prints that he's sold for years.
Oh, wow.
That's interesting.
That is very interesting. That's kind of a bummer. I wonder how long it takes Jeff DeCall to do a finished cover. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of detail in his art.
Maybe it's because her eyes are closed. I don't think it's because of the black lipstick, because it isn't. I don't dislike the black lipstick, but
Yeah.
maybe it's the eyebrows. Maybe it's the eyebrows. That might be it. I think it's the eyebrows. I'm stoned, dude. It's a good cover. It's not as good as the other one, though.
No, it's not as good as the other one. That's for sure. I still think it's a good cover, but definitely not as good as the other one.
This one's a good cover. Is it?
Yeah, that one's good.
Close that. Storm's a badass too. It's hard to do a bad Storm cover. Let's see here. This looked like an interesting cover. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Nation #7. Pharaoh Peniche. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Megan Hetrick, Thundercats. Maybe. It's okay. Ultimates 13, 1 in 25, Greg Land. There's another Greg Land cover today out on FOC that's garbage. But that one's actually pretty good. 1 in 25. Let me show you the... See if I can find it. Okay. Umbrella Academy is coming back. Umbrella Academy Plan B, #1, is on FOC. There's a bunch of different covers for it. There's like 10 different covers. None of them are ratios, I don't think. They're just like A through I.
That's kind of odd to have that many covers and no ratios.
Right?
Not a bad thing. It's just odd.
Here's the main cover. That's from Gabriel Ball right there, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
That one's good.
Mm-hmm.
That one's good. That one's interesting. It's a lot of covers, bro. No ratios.
Chad says it's hard to do a bad store cover. Brian McClay. Frank Miller has entered the chat.
There's some dope Universal Monsters books out this week. There's a really good Christian Ward Mummy 1 in 50. By the way, you guys, FOC, these are FOC books. Look at that. That's really fucking good. Christian Ward 1 in 50. This is a Joel Jones 1 in 75. That's pretty creepy.
Mm-hmm. I just can't imagine ordering 75 copies of The Mummy, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Void Rivals, VR Troopers. Let's see here. There's the Wolverine stuff we talked about. We need to get out of Drama Alert. What are we still doing in Drama Alert, bro? Let's get out of this shit.
Can you hear me out there? Hey, man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
And we're back. Simple Drama Alert tonight. All right. Getting a second printing of Youngblood Deluxe. Did you hear that this sold out?
Yeah.
That's a big deal for Rob Liefeld. Doing his own book, putting it out himself. They're distributing it to comic shops. And it's sold out, man. We could look this up. This is actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
News. Yeah, just pulled off an incredible feat. Goes back to print after it sells out at the distributor level. There's drama this week, but you know, it's not worth me really getting into at this point. We'll get back into drama, but I just want
Dennis.
Yeah, we'll get back into drama, but I just want to get through the FOC first. 33 years later, Rob Liefeld's Youngblood just pulled off an incredible feat, going back to print after a sellout at the distributor level. It's pretty dope. Written by Liefeld, art by Liefeld, cover A by Liefeld, cover B by Liefeld, and cover C by Liefeld. He did it all, you guys. Probably the only thing he didn't do was freaking letter it. Right? Did he color it? Probably not. That's pretty awesome. He's on fire, man. He's on fire. Star Wars. And I think that's about it. Do we have anything crazier? That is about it. Yep. Good shit. That is F.O.C. this week, you guys. Let's get back into Drama Alert.
I got at you, McClay. I hope this makes your comic book drama, because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the news. Into the into the
But let's get down to business.
Okay, there is a couple things in Drama Alert this week, and we got to go take a quick look in on our boy Sticky Goose, who I never thought was going to come back, who was going to make a comeback, who was going to drop the mic yet again, but I think he may be still in there. I think if we took some of those paddles, those life preserver paddles, and shock his ass a couple of times, we can get the real Sticky Goose to come back. Check this shit out.
And
bro.
welcome back.
So he put out a video a few days ago, and I got to play you just the last part of it. Basically, the whole video is him talking about yada, 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 but the end of it, he gets pretty spicy, and I got to play it. I like this. Here we go.
That gets in the comments and is like, damn, that could be a factor. Is the shtick getting old? Yeah, maybe. But you know what I think it is? Is you're not here for that. You're not here for comics. 66% of you are here for drama, or you're here to troll.
Fucking A, brother. Lean into it. Lean into it. I think he's been seeing these he's been doing these videos, and he just doesn't feel it, man. If he's not in the muck, if he's not fucking diving in the muck with everybody and throwing them bows, he's not excited about it. He needs to get that white knuckle feeling again of him driving home and thinking about what shit he's going to talk to Razor. And I think that's happening right here.
This vocal minority that gets in the comments and is like, Daniel, please just get back to comics. Keep it comics. You are out there, and I appreciate you, and God bless you for keeping it real and keeping it strong. But is Sticky Goose a drama channel? I dropped Sticky Goose Comics many moons ago. I am Sticky Goose. That is what I am. Like, there's no other ways about it. I am AKA Strap-On, AKA Mr. Clean, AKA...
I told you, man. He's realizing it. He's realizing it, bro.
A Baldy, AKA, whatever you want to call me, AKA the biggest douche in the community, AKA Drama King, AKA the notorious one, because everything I do is bad.
No. I mean, well, maybe, like, bad in what way? Like,
yeah.
If you're not doing the drama stuff, yeah, it's boring. You'll still get your views, I think, but I think you want to do the drama stuff, Sticky. I think you want to do it, bro. And I say lay into that shit, dude. Lay into it.
Everything I do, I'm famous for being an asshole and being bad and being toxic. That's what you're here for. That's what you want. This video will likely get more views than a Hunt and a Haul video, period. It's just how it works, guys. So I just think you need to kind of see what camp you fall in, understand, be honest with yourself. I'm being honest with myself. I know who I am. I'm 34 years old. I'm a freaking dad. I got another one on the way. I know who the fuck I am. Like, there is no question. I am self-actualized. There is nothing that you all type in that comments that I don't see when I look in the mirror, that I don't see when I watch back on these videos.
Wow, bro. I don't know if I would say that because they are going to lay into your ass, bro. You just admitted that when people troll you, you see that in yourself, bro. Have at it, man.
I am self-actualized. There is nothing that you all type in that comments that I don't see when I look in the mirror, that I don't see when I watch back on these videos. I know who the fuck I am. The question is,
does he feel a little psychotic right there?
A little bit, like he's
Right?
having a break for sure.
Look at the look in his eyes.
when I watch back on these videos, I know who the fuck I am. The question is, do you know who the fuck you are? And I don't think you do. I don't think you realize what you like. When I go on YouTube and I click on that drama video, I know what I'm doing. I want to see some pain. I want to see some drama. I want to see somebody getting into some shit. That's what you're clicking on. I want to see somebody getting into some shit. See some pain. I want to see some drama. I want to see somebody getting into some shit. That's what you're clicking on. Don't lie to yourself. Accept it. Love it. Be true to who you are. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
I enjoyed the last 5 minutes, Sticky. I want to give you a round of applause, my friend. I think the old Sticky can come back out of it. I think there's a little bit of dog left in this fight. Some dog. Capital D, capital O, lowercase g. Dog. Capital D, capital A, W, G. Dog. There's some dog in there, baby. Brad Selden says, I'm not clicking. Don't worry, bro. He put out 2 more videos. I didn't click, but this one was pretty good, so I had to give him a little bit of love. Have you guys been seeing what's been going down in the world of our boy Darth Lopez and our boy Razor? It has turned into a battle of epic proportions. It sounds like they are going at each other, unfortunately. I mean, it is getting hot and heavy in the troll streets of YouTube. Look at all this, dude. Just going at each other. Using AI on it. By the way, this is the AI that Darth Lopez uses for his show. And he hit me up, right? And he goes, let me see, did he put it up here? I don't think he put it up here. He hit me up and he goes, let me look this up. And he goes, what do you think of this? All right? You see that? He goes, what do you think of this? I go, bro, fucking close the fucking mouth. Like, I don't want my mouth. I don't want even me to even have AI out there of looking like that. I was like, it's like, close my fucking, have him close my mouth. So Lopez, I am going to not watch this anymore until you fix the fucking thumbnail, my friend. I'm on strike. What the hell?
It's like what were we talking about like a month and a half ago with Dennis's pictures?
The
and we're just
O-face,
like,
bro.
Like we get that's his thing, but man, that's dangerous.
It's dangerous, bro.
It's dangerous.
And I never want to be on a thumbnail being like I leave that for people who can get away with it. I can't get away with that shit. That shit is cheesy. I mean, I love the AI stuff, but close the fucking mouth. The guy he's got doing this is really good at this, so I'm hoping he might be able to fix it, but not in time to put it up. Jesus. All right. Anyways, Lopez and Razor are going at it.
Mom, that's kind of fucking pathetic. You know, you're still at home with your mom. That's kind of fucking pathetic. You know what you...
That is the Niobe. All right, here we go. There was this video that he put out where he said nice lipstick, and then Razor went off on him about something too. I'll go to Razor stuff, but then we're dropping DMs. We're getting into it, man. It's getting crazy. The popcorn has come out. Let's go take a look at our boy Razor's. Razor has been dropping his shit too. And he had the Smut King on the other night with him. I watched that. That was very interesting. But I will say this. Razor, you said your monologue was going to be fucking next level, bro. The monologue failed, but the rest of the show was really good. I will say that. The monologue failed. So I give both of my guys semi-failing grades on the drama battle, the battle that's going on between the two titans. It started out, it looked like it was going to start out and it was going to be really good, but it is kind of failed in the aspect of I was really looking to for some smart trolling going on, and it's just gone from like Razor said, making fat jokes and you know, what people look like jokes, which is kind of cheesy. But I still have hope for these two guys. I think that it's going to get pretty dastardly soon because they're both in crosshairs. Congratulations to our boy Razor for becoming a grandfather. That's pretty dope. Shout out to him. He's been putting out good content as of late. So is Darth. That's what I mean. Like, I saw their content and I was like, okay, we're gonna get some really good battles going on here. And it's kind of just gone to name calling and making fun of people's looks and stuff, which is cheesy, but hopefully they'll figure it out. All right, hold on. We got one more drama segment for everybody out there. I don't know if you guys watched the other week when I showed Big Cat from
what do you have?
From Barstool. He pulled a Jordan rookie out of a pack. Did you see that, James?
No.
Oh, bro, you got to see this. Okay, hold on. So Big Cat pulled a Jordan rookie out of a pack of basketball cards. Cat Jordan rookie. All right, here we go.
What?
What?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Wait, what is it? Slow.
Put it in a sleeve. Put it in a sleeve. Grab it.
Put it in a sleeve. Put it in a sleeve.
Well, let me see.
Put it in a sleeve.
Pass it around.
No, do not. Put it in a sleeve. Put it in a sleeve.
Down.
Give me a sleeve. Give me a sleeve. Holy shit. No fucking way.
This guy right here that is putting in a sleeve, it's like he's going crazy. He's so excited over it. This is the greatest card in the world, in his opinion.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god. How are you? You got your third pack?
I'm the fucking best to do it. That's insane.
Wow. Holy god.
Is that the real one?
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Look at this.
God damn. That's insane.
It looks pretty good too, right? A little bit off right, center off right. Well, let me show you why we're bringing this up on Drama Alert.
What do you have?
Fried chicken.
Yes.
Who'd you cook it with?
Big Cat and I did it was for lunch.
How did it come out?
Really good.
Did you send the cut up to TJ?
How about we eat this Michael Jordan 1986 Fleer rookie card, PSA graded 8.
Oh boy.
Can we do it?
Yeah, I mean, we can do it.
Let's eat it.
Yeah, and
you're putting your finger.
No. Yeah, I know. He kept on saying, don't put your finger in there. Oh, no. We had to sweep it up.
Oh, my God.
Brandon, you just ate a 1986 Michael Jordan Fleer rookie
Your
card.
grail, man. You finally got your grail.
How was it? Was it delicious?
It's kind of like the greatest South Park episode ever. You know, You just ate your parents.
Yeah, you just ate your parents.
Let me lick those tears.
I thought it was delicious.
Say thank you to Big Cat.
Come on, dude. Say thank you. This shit is good.
$10,000 down the drain. All for a fucking joke.
Napkins.
I mean, they'll make 10 grand off of the clips, so
Yeah.
they'll turn the clip into a PSA.
The cards are actually not meant for collecting; they're meant for eating.
How much is this worth?
I don't know. It's PSA graded 8, so it's probably like
$10,000.
10 grand.
Yeah.
Big Cat.
You did this after you asked me what my number one thing I wanted was.
It's so delicious. Did you eat you ate the chicken?
Brandon, was it good?
It was delicious.
Yes, thank you, Big Cat.
So freaking good.
You're going to say no to free food?
Come on, dude.
First.
Have some more of the chicken. What do you have?
Fried chicken?
Yes.
Who'd you cook it with?
Fucking crazy, bro.
I love
it. Well, remember when at one point Josh, International Comics Josh, was supposed to eat a comic book? You remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, he was supposed to fucking eat a comic book, and he got out of it somehow. All right. This is one more drama story for cards. It's from Lemmy James, IG account. Great account. Follow it. From a Reddit post. Husband is a basketball card addict. Hi, I'm desperate. My husband has spent over $300,000 on these cards in the last 5 years. He has over $100K debt on a credit card, and he can't stop buying. It has utterly wrecked our otherwise pretty good marriage. We have a 4-year-old. I don't want to split up our family, but the sneakiness, the lies, the financial betrayal around this hobby has destroyed me. I asked him to be done and consign the whole lot, but he says it can't be done. And dude, this sounds like somebody on heroin, bro. This sounds like this is the type of shit that anytime somebody come to me like, bro, you got to get off this shit. I'd be like, just one more go. One more dragon chase, baby. One more time. I'll get off of it. Just let me just do it one more time. Just give me one more night. That's what it sounds like. I asked him to be done and consign the whole lot, but he says that it can't be done. Instead, he's selling them off super slowly and at a rate that is less than what he is compulsively continuing to buy. This is a sickness. I was so supportive at the beginning until pretty quickly it showed he couldn't keep to budgets and was suddenly being sneaky and lying. I want him to be able to sell the whole lot and immediately. Can anyone help direct me? Oh my God, dude. Oh,
That's a gambling addiction.
That's
Really
a
severe
gambling addiction. 100%, bro. That is a gambling addiction being caught in a collecting addiction in a major way. Wow. I have one final one. This is from Matrix Comics. He says, sharing this from a group post. Notice for all retailers dealing with Diamond. I'm going to try and keep this short and sweet. My name is Ian Jones. I run an online retailer, Agnostic Comics. I am writing to inform all retailers of this issue I just discovered in Diamond's account practices. Please read. They are stealing your money. Ooh, that's a crazy.
Yeah, I read this. This is pretty nuts.
Basically, when you report damaged comics, you are due 3% of the retail value of the comics back in shipping credit. I've never heard that. That's crazy. Have you heard about that? Yeah?
Yeah.
But if you look at any of your invoices, that credit is never applied anywhere. It took me hours upon hours, phone calls and documented proof to show Diamond they were basically stealing the money. They never applied the credit and then were charging me, again, 3% of the retail value of the comics to reship the replacements. So basically, double paying shipping. Diamond says they can only see what we see for invoices, which means they can only see 6 to 8 weeks back like we can, which I know is a lie. I suggest anyone dealing with Diamond immediately look at all their invoices, and if you need help uncovering the stolen money, please reach out to me. I will gladly talk with you on the phone or video call and walk you through the process of finding your missing money. This is crazy, but guess what, you guys? It don't mean shit no more. This is not a Diamond problem anymore. This is a Universal problem, and Universal is probably going to say, not our deal. Just
say that was a Diamond thing.
Yep. Just on the 6 to 8 weeks, I can see on my account I was owed $200. So if you're a big retailer, this could be substantial theft. Diamond ran me around for weeks, and I discovered this has been going on since they switched the invoicing system at the beginning of the year. So myself, I have potentially had over $1,000 stolen because I don't print the invoices. I just work off the computer and have no proof because Diamond says they cannot see back that far. Please, please protect your business and the company. Reach out to me, please. I'm more than willing to help. That's a crazy post.
Yeah.
That is nuts, man. And we're going to have to look more into that and find out what is really right?
Really interesting. Because think of like the bigger box retailers and how much potential money. I mean, how much money is that to a Midtown? You know?
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
What about to guys who are companies that are doing tons of variants, exclusive variants? That is way crazy. So we'll see how that plays out. It's kind of shitty. And I'm sure we'll be talking about it on the industry show at some point. We can just blame Dennis for that one too. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the real end of Drama Alert.
Can you hear me out there? Hey man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
I found a new book I got to find for the PC. The Cross and the Switchblade. 1972 Spire Christian Comics. This is a Christian comic book. The Cross and the Switchblade. I got to find one of these, dude. This is a 9.6. This is from the Todd Father Comics from 1972. That is crazy. By David Wilkerson. Cross and the Switchblade. It must have been, it was a movie back in the days. And they made it into a comic. So there you go. There's one of your promo freebie books that they give out. Try to fucking pass off some type of message on. Which is crazy. Speaking of Planet Death, you brought up Planet Death. How crazy is this book going to be, dude?
I think it's gonna be pretty insane. I like the idea behind it.
It's nuts.
Yeah. And the free comic book day was a nice or the issue 0 rather was a nice intro into the story. I think it was really well done. Just enough to get people into it.
I'm going to let Dinesh explain what Planet Death is about. Is it on this?
So let me ask you this. What is the base plot for Planet Death?
Oh, it's awesome. Okay, so Planet Death. We were thinking about how do you take those World War II movies that came out in the 60s and 70s. How do you do a genre version, a comics genre version, and maybe make it science fiction? So the story is this. There is an alien planet, and it's got a weapon on it, like an alien war weapon. And a battalion is sent to this planet. They spend 6 weeks in basic training. They spent 6 months going to the planet, and their life expectancy is 60 minutes. It gets even worse than that. When they land, the battalion's immediately wiped out. And our story is this one survivor. He's one of very few survivors. Decides, I'm going to try to do the mission on my own. And he's got to cross enemy lines, deal with natural predators, deal with traitors, somehow destroy the weapon. The first issue is just a rocket. you see them wake up and land on the planet, and it's like the invasion of Normandy, sci-fi invasion of Normandy, with incredible Thomas Giroux art. And it's co-written by Rob Venditti, who wrote Extra Manowar for us, and it's no stranger to big science fiction, and Derek Kolstad, who wrote all the John Wick movies, and that guy knows action, if anybody knows action. So the combination of those two, it's got a lot of heart, it's really cool sci-fi, and it's just a rocket of action.
It's going to be badass, bro. So keep an eye on this, you guys. This is the Zero cover, the free comic book day Zero cover came out, right? And there was a triptych cover on there by Joe Quesada, which Dinesh told us a funny story. We were at WonderCon chilling, and he's like, yeah, man, Joe saw Thomas Giorello's art and was just like, I can't do just one cover. I got to have a wraparound. And Dinesh was like, yeah, whatever you need, Joe. And then Joe called back and said, hey, man, I can't do this on just a wraparound. I need a wraparound fold out. And Dinesh was like, all right, let's do it. So that tells you how good the art is by Giorello. Absolutely unreal. This is going to be a crazy, crazy book. And I think it's pretty cool that, they're finally doing retailer distribution and they're allowing retailer variants, which, James, you've been talking to him for a long time saying, I want to be one of the first retailers to do a variant. Have you decided to do a variant with him?
I have decided to do a variant.
Sick.
Hoping for issue 1, but we'll see. Deadline's coming up. And if I'm going to have a bad idea cover done, then I'm going to fucking do it myself. So I'm doing it myself.
Dark Fizzo says, bad idea took over the LCS today. They had the badass full-size mech suit from Planet Death. Which store, Fizzo, was that at? Was that in LA? Yeah, that mech suit is dope. Me and a Leg have pictures in it. Pretty badass. Shout out to the whole Bad Idea crew, man. They're doing good stuff over there. Shout out to Sienna, who's also working the retailer variant program. She's doing some really cool stuff. I've got to send her a list of a bunch of other retailers that I thought would be cool to try and get them to jump on the retailer variant program. And it's a cool book, man. So Dark Fizzo says Nerd Store in the West Valley. Oh, out here in Phoenix?
No, it's in Utah.
Utah. Okay. Utah. Nice. Doug Warner was signing books too. Yeah. Salt Lake City. That's dope. It's gonna be a good series. So can't wait for that. I still can't wait for Megalith, man. I think Megalith is gonna be badass too. There's so many good variants covers already for Planet Death. So that's gonna be cool. All right, I got a couple cool artists I want to show you guys. This is an artist that's famous artist, but I love this. This is Beast Wreck. Look at this. That's badass. Very, very cool stickers and art. It's badass. Dope stuff. And then I've been keeping my art list. So Cam Rackham, we've talked about Cam Rackham before on here. He's an amazing painter. I have a piece that's being framed of him right now. It's actually like this piece right here.
Oh, dude, I love this guy's art.
Yeah. So I bought one of his really expensive lithographs, and it's going to be going up behind me. But look at this piece that he did. This is called Incantation, and this is fucking beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. Check this out. That's so sick, dude.
Yeah.
So go follow his IG. He's been posting himself painting, working on it all week. Just beautiful, beautiful stuff. And then he's the one that does the badass Halloween paintings. I know Clutch got a couple of his Halloween paintings, but his art is just spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. So Cam Rackham. And there's more. Always more. Look at this. John Royal. Grim Fairy Tales number 98, cover C. Comes out. It's available for pre-order. Look at this. We need Hood. I need a mama. This is the perfect time for a mama soundbite.
You need to keep one queued up for when he's not here.
I know. Look at that. Jesus. John Royal is badass. We've got more. David Talaski. I don't know if we've talked about this yet, but this is David Talaski, Supergirl number 2. Shout out to Volsi for posting this. That's a beautiful cover.
Yeah, it is. It's really good.
Gorgeous. Shout out to Thaddeus Robeck for this. Look at this. I don't know what this is, if this is going to be in anything, but he's just getting better and better. He's the one that did that badass Spawn cover. But look at his art is so good, dude. Look at this. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of Adam Hughes, a little bit of Terry Dodson. Really, really, he's got that softness to his shit.
Yeah.
Thanks for subbing up. Look at that. That was for WonderCon. Look at this, Storm. This is fucking beautiful right here. Hold on. Look at that. Gorgeous. I love that's gorgeous. That Wonder Woman. The magic is really good. So, but he's got that Psylocke coming out. Make sure you guys go follow his IG for sure. 100%. 1000%. All right, and finally, for a short show tonight, you guys, we basically end off most of the show with one of the funniest artists on Instagram, James Shannon Art. We've talked about him before. I love it, dude. Oh my God, look at these. Look at that. Such good tattoo flash. I love that one's really good.
Yeah, that one's really good.
All the 3PO ones are funny. That one's good. But if any out there, if any Beyond Wednesdays fans get either that or the C3PO, we'll put you in the intro. Look at that, dude. Doomed. James, what do you got coming up, brother?
Oh, I don't know. What do we want to talk about?
What
do you want to talk about?
You got Heroes Con coming up, right?
I do have Heroes. Oh yeah, I guess we talked about that. I just got approval through CGC for mail-in. I in the past I haven't taken mail-in for the CGC facilitation. So Opened it up this time though for all my eBay Live customers and then anybody else. So to get to that, you would just go through your own CGC account and you go to signature stuff and you look for Hive Comics. There's a drop down menu and you put your books in, mail them off to me and get them taken care of. But
nice.
Got that coming up.
Heroes is going to be
got
crazy.
Yeah, dude, that guest list for Heroes is nuts. It is so insane.
It always is.
Yeah,
it's probably the best show crazy. for creators, right?
Yeah, it'd be a good one. I might line up a couple of live sales during then. I'm still got a little more time, but I was thinking about trying to line one up with Drew Zucker, with Kanto, and then see what else. Frizen's going to be there. She doesn't really do live sales, but who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll line some stuff up. Should be fun. It's local for me, so it's nice. And then I've got, what do I got? I've got that mantle thing. I want to talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if we want to get into it because that could be lengthy, but
yeah, let's talk about it. Bring it up. Go ahead and talk about it.
So there is, I'm sure a lot of you guys, maybe you've seen it in the past. They've been pumping their advertising since they went to mobile finally. But there is a app for collectors. Think Instagram, but for collectors. It's sports cards and comics and stuff like that. I got on the platform a little over a month ago and realized there really wasn't much in there for comic collectors. So I reached out to the fine folks over at Mantle and asked if I could start the comic book collecting group over there. So it's run by me and a couple of other couple of good buddies of mine they're helping me moderate it. We just barely launched it this week, but we're going to start doing a bunch of giveaways. I think we're going to do monthly giveaways. So I'll be dropping info on it here in the next few days, but we're going to be giving away. It's always going to be slabs, always slabs. And you know me, they're going to be 9/8 signed slabs. Just for people to come join and hang out, but pretty cool spot. Come join up. We're going to be doing group exclusives and things like that through there and keep them nice and cheap. Just kind of like a appreciation type stuff where it's, barely above cost basically. And just do some dope stuff. So it's been pretty fun so far. Nice little platform.
It looks like it's just all based on all types of collecting. They've got old school photographs, cards. So basically the way you explained it, like you said, it's just a collecting group, a social media collecting group for collecting all kinds of shit.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. They've got a lot of cool plans in the future. A lot of stuff NDA type stuff, like can't talk about too much, but it's some pretty cool stuff. They're slowly expanding into a bunch of things. So, but it's nice. It's been fun. The engagement's been good. Conversations have been really good on there. Lots of like-minded people.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check it out. A lot of card stuff right now. I'm looking forward to see what the comic stuff kind of brings, but you got people already putting comic stuff up there.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys go check it out. I put the link in the chat and I'll go ahead and pin it for everybody. There you go. If you guys want to go sign up, might be something cool to check out. Night Owl says, hey, sorry for a random question. Have you seen or heard from Jesse James from Jesse James Comics? I've been following his live feeds on eBay, but haven't seen him in a while. Thanks. I know he did go up to Alabama for the con, so maybe that's why you haven't seen him. He took probably 4 days off for that. And I believe he finalized, so maybe he found a place to start his own
new building.
Yeah, he's got his own. He's finalizing a new store in Florida, so that might be the reason. Speaking of that, eBay Live, he just went live on, says Smokey Collects. So there you go. And speaking of eBay Live, I'll be on there probably tomorrow night. It'll be tomorrow night, eBay Live, Monday night, whatnot. And we'll have comics and trades and all kinds of stuff. And come hang out with us. How's eBay Live been for you, James?
Oh, it's been really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got Yeah, super crazy. I've got a bunch of, so I go down to Florida in the next 2 weeks, hopefully this next weekend. I go down and pick up a bunch of slabs from CGC, but I'll be bringing back like 100 extra slabs, 100 to 120. I can't remember my total counts. So here in the next few weeks, I'm hoping for the 16th, I'll end up doing a really big slab sale, along with some other stuff that I don't know if we're allowed to talk about yet, but I'll have some other things going on the 16th on eBay, but it'll be really fun. I'm excited for that.
That's dope.
So, but yeah, I've been going live mostly on the weekends. I'm going to transition to the weeks. I took this huge collection in on consignment like almost a year ago, and I haven't touched it other than a couple of boxes, and it's got some really good stuff in it. And I think I'm kind of at that point now where I want to start digging through it. So I might start doing more weekday sales, just going through the Missouri collection. So
that's dope.
So it'd be a lot of fun. Lots of cool stuff, man. I've pulled a bunch of really cool stuff out of there. So
that's awesome, bro. So yeah, there you guys go. We'll see you guys in those sales. I'll be having the Beyond Wednesdays, very first Beyond Wednesdays variant available for sale, hopefully in some sales soon. This book drops May 7th, and so you'll be able to pick them up from me, Clutch, and Leg. This is our very first book, our very first variant, I mean. And
about damn time, Brian.
I know,
about damn time.
I know. And I'm really stoked that it's on this book. This book is such a big deal to me, and my favorite book from last year. It just totally makes me think of my childhood and is pure nostalgia. We were hoping to get Rick Remender on the show on Wednesday, but he can't make it. So I might try to see if we can push out to the next Wednesday to try and get him, Bryan, and Brett on the show to just come talk about grommets, and we'll be able to talk about the final issue and how great the series has been, do like a nice little closeout on it. It's been just amazing, and we're very lucky to be part of this final issue. So I'll have A covers, the 1 in 10 and the 1 in 20s available as well. So I'll put together some packages for people that missed out on the leg packages the other day. And yeah, thanks to all the people out there that support Beyond Wednesday. Shout out in a big way to Alex, to Brad Selden, to Heroes Reborn, to everybody else that, stays up on the memberships. Everybody that is being gifted these memberships. I have some stuff that I'm working on. So my plan is this week to start. I know I've been saying it for a while, but it's just been so busy and been having some issues medically that I've been having to deal with. So I'm gonna be starting hopefully this next week doing. I'm going through basically my PC and dwindling down my PC. So we're going to go through that, and I'll have the members hang out with me while I do it. And then I'll also be going over comments on the members only stuff. We got a bunch of other things planned. There is a members only tier that gets 10% off on their shit. And so I'm going to give those people that are in that tiers, if they buy anything from me, variants or merchandise wise, you'd be able to use that, once a month to buy stuff from Beyond Wednesdays. So, if you're part of that tier, thank you. Appreciate it. And we'll finally be able to pull that off. We've got 3 more variants in the hopper. I'll just say that. And I'm hoping that they're all going to come out around San Diego. That doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to get them if you don't go to San Diego. One of them you might not be able to get if you don't go to San Diego. We'll have to find out, but the other 2 we'll make available on our pages as well. And then just the sky's the limit on this stuff. My plan has always been to work with the guys and the crew. Shout out to Kal-El, just gifted 20 subs. Appreciate you, Kal-El, another longtime supporter of the channel. My goal has always been to, do variants with homies from the channel. and that's continuing the plan. But it's very important to work with artists that are artists that we love here at Beyond Wednesdays and that we find here on Beyond Wednesdays. Mark Spears, Suspiria, Sveta, Flops Comics. That's the plan, and to work with these cool artists that we fall in love with doing these crazy shows and finding these crazy books. And then also to always keep them under 500 or under print runs, which might be tough, but I'm going to do it my best. And some of them will be print runs of, 100, 250, and they'll be really rare. And then we've got some really, really rare stuff that we're planning after San Diego for all the supporters of the channel. So whether that means you are supporting through the memberships or you're giving super chats, we're going to do a giveaway once a month, and only 12 of these books will be given out a year. And it's something pretty special to us that I'm going to have a very special artist work on for us. So who loves Beyond Wednesdays, and we're pretty proud of what they're doing. So that's I probably said too much. That being said, much love, you guys. Come hang out with us at our sales. We'll see you soon. Adios.